Now let's look at problem 8 of week 13. This problem is about price discrimination, and solving it once you have the equation is actually not that difficult. Let me show you how. So the main equation for price discrimination is that the firm, in order to maximize profits, is going to charge a price that equalizes the marginal revenue in both markets. That means that the price has to be set so that the marginal revenue for women is the same as the marginal revenue for men. All we have to do here is to find the marginal revenues. We know that the marginal revenue for women is going to be the same as the demand equation, but multiply that times a factor of 2. Okay. And then the marginal revenue for men is going to be the same as the demand equation for men, or demand curve for men, but multiply the slope by a factor of 2. Now here we have two equations and two unknowns, and we actually can add one more equation, which is the supply equation, because the supply we know has to be 56,000. So we know that QW plus QM has to be equal to 56,000. So now you have enough equations as in relation to the unknowns to be able to solve this problem for the prices. So let's do that. So if we do the algebra here, we'll find out that the quantity for women is going to be 20,000, and the quantity for men is going to be 36,000. So now all we have to do is to plug these numbers back into the demand equation. Now here's the part that a lot of students get confused. Make sure you remember that the Q has to be, to find the price for women, have to be plugged back into the demand for women, not the marginal revenue for women. So we know that that is equal to 1 over 1,000 times 20,000, and we find that the price for women will be $3.50, and the price for men, plug it into the demand equation for men that we had up there, and that was multiply this times 36,000, and that's going to give you a price of $5.50. So clearly the women are going to be paying less. If we have found the elasticity, we would have found that probably the elasticity of demand for women for the baseball game is actually more elastic than the one for men.